Bhagat Singh, born on 28 September 1907 in Banga in Pakistan, was hanged on 23rd March 1931 in Lahore, Pakistan at the age of 23 by the Britishers. Bhagat Singh's birth anniversary is celebrated today in India. Bhagat Singh said, "Inqilab Zindabad, Inqilab Zindabad, Inqilab Zindabad." Bhagat Singh was an Indian socialist, a revolutionary whose two acts of dramatic violence against the British in India and execution at the age of 23 made him a folk hero of the Indian independence movement. Bhagat Singh said, "Inqilab Zindabad, long live the revolution, a revolution of uprising, a war cry for change." And Mahatma Gandhi said, "You be the change for the change you asked for." And Swami Vivekananda said, "Awake, arise, stop not till the goal is reached." And Bob Marley said, "Get up, stand up for your rights." All these connected links, and Ramana Maharshi came in between, gave one punch on all the topic and said, "Ask who am I? Ask who am I? Inqilab Zindabad, long live, let it live, not die, live, to revolt. You have to live. You have to be a live man." Most of the revolution started with one person saying and other persons blindly following, and hence most of the revolution crashed into pieces. The Russian Revolution, the French Revolution, and revolutions after revolution, many countries, an instant thinking of a change. Yes, that instant thing of change is good, but stabilizing your change in you also is very, very important. Inqilab Zindabad, revolution of uprising. You rise up when you burn, when you heat up the water. And what is at the highest temperature? The uprising is there. It jumps to see the water jumping up and down in the heat. You have to boil your body. You have to boil your mind. You have to boil your truth. And to understand your truth, you must have worked very hard with your family to stabilize your family. The deep, intimate love relationship with your family, with your body first, then your family, stabilizing that foundation. Most of the people got carried with the leaders and went ahead, broke their houses. When you break the houses, the revolution doesn't stand longer. It also crushes into pieces. That is one thing you must understand. Awake, arise means you get away. You have to awaken and arise in your body, every part of your body. You have to rejuvenate, you have to exercise, you have to work very hard in your land, understanding the nature, the deep, intimate relationship with the nature, the sun and the sunlight. You cannot take the sunlight, put it into a table and enjoy. You have to fight for it and protect it through solar, convert it into solar and using it for your benefit and for the benefit of others. That is the revolution. That is Inqilab Zindabad. You have to be in deep, intimate relationship with the rainwater. When you understand the rainwater, you convert the rainwater into drip irrigation, into groundwater recharging, rejuvenating the area. When you have the groundwater recharging done, the neighboring people also gets enough. And when there is enough water, 1 year rainwater collected, you can use it for 3 years. When you do that, there is Inqilab Zindabad. Then you can go with the leader and make a change in the country, make a change in the system if that is wrong. 99.9% of the people doesn't do that. Then the wind energy comes. Then your family, the medicine, spring, summer, autumn, winter. You know what to grow, what you get. Nature has provided enough for man's needs, not for his greed. We have forgotten our foundation. The revolutions was good, and the amount of killing went around in the name of revolution. When to stabilize, you can look at this connecting. Inqilab Zindabad. The kings have to be thrown out. The Russian king was thrown out. The French kings were thrown out. Indian kings were thrown out. Britishers came in between. Another form of a king. Another form of a king. When the kings were there, you at least had a family tree. When the revolution came, you removed the kings, and who became the other king? You allowed. They did not allow your family tree. They said, yes, do not give respect to your parents. Do not give respect to elders. Do not give respect to your tradition, to your culture. Do not give respect to your gurus, to your samajas, to your priests, to your whatever they call it, everything. When that respect is disconnected, the respect for the nature is disconnected, respect from your own body is disconnected, respect for your own uprising is disconnected. You cannot change your body. You have to blindly follow the leader. You followed the leader without understanding. You have to follow you first. You have to be a master first before you could follow another master. And they are the kings were gone, the Britishers came, Britishers is gone, the new rich people, 2% of the rich country, 98% wealth of the country, they became the new leaders, confusing you with big factories, companies. All that glitters with televisions, multiplex complexes, high-tech foods, instantly available, everything. Made you nobody. You thought you got your freedom. No. Now also it's possible. Go back to say, Inqilab Zindabad, a war cry for change, a war cry. I heard that war cry in the Sabrimala temple. Swami, Ayappo, Swami Tintaga, Ayappo. That war cry, it is like a war cry to go closer to God. That 42 days men never touched the women, men never touched non-veg, men never used even a word of bad language. He was only optimistic, he's not pessimist. He's only creative, he's only loving. That work. But did it change in these 42 days? That 42 days you should have learned how to paint, how to do the sewage line, how to do the electricity, how to know to love his wife as a goddess, his children as his God, and how to convert the nature, nothing of that. He goes to a place called the temple. Jiddu Krishnamurti said, when you lose the deep, intimate relationship with nature, then temples and masjid and other things becomes very important. Your temple became important, not the house. The house should be the first temple. Then Inqilab Zindabad has got his value. Bhagat Singh has proved it for a change. Yes, of course he was not married, so he did not have much of his tension at a small young age. But his spirit was powerful. The spirit retained in India, and the whole of India rose with that spirit to throw an invader out, allowing another. That is very important. If you throw a rat out of your house, you must make sure the rat doesn't come back again to destroy your crop. You have to fight for it and protect that. Nobody did it. This is now you got to do it when you do the birth anniversary celebration of Bhagat Singh, and everybody goes to the stage and talk about Bhagat Singh. If you really love Bhagat Singh's war cry, Inqilab Zindabad, a war cry for change, then you will be the change for the change you asked for. You change, not going to the gymnasium, not going to the karate dojo, not going to the yoga center. Your yoga center, you're walking, you're running in the park, should be your land. I've seen people walking and I was shocked. I was also walking. That time I was not shocked. I was also running. That time but now when I came to my ashram and I started looking at the people walking, I was shocked. How could they walk morning when I am working in the field? I got a lot of work. Today this plant has to be watered. If I love the plant, if I love my cows, if I love my pets, if I love my rainwater, my sunlight, then I cannot put it on the table for me to enjoy. It is to be fought. I have to fight for it. I have to fight for it and protect it. And then I see the divine very close to God. I can embrace it up. People leave all these things and walking with all the beautiful dresses. Because they didn't have the land, never mind. But did they join? Hand in hand love. Husband and wife is one, they say. A part of what a wife does is the husband also is deeply involved, the Shastra says. And wife is working the kitchen. Don't the husband also work? Now the wife will also not work in the kitchen. She brings a maid servant from outside. What kind of thing? You are destroyed your whole tradition. Both of them work in the kitchen early morning. After doing a Surya Namaskar yoga, whatever it is, your cleanliness, drinking 5 glasses of water, cleansing inside, nostril blow out, you do the kitchen work, grow the kitchen garden, the medicinal garden, clean up the whole house, look at the electrical, the plumbing, the sanitary. Clean up every day. You have to clean up. Then you do not have to have an electrician coming, a plumber coming, sanitary coming. You know the waste, you cannot throw it into the dustbin. The waste should be converted into manure, and in that manure you can create manure packets and you can give to people free of cost. You sell it, or you put the same manure back to grow the kitchen garden. So many things. When you're not done, how do you call it? A master. How could you go to a guru? You can't even go to a guru. You cannot even, no guru should accept you. You cannot even put your feet in a temple or masjid or a church. You have forgotten you. First you have to understand you have to stabilize your house. Then you can celebrate Bhagat Singh's birth anniversary. And then you can call the war cry, Inqilab Zindabad, Inqilab Zindabad, because I have done it. If you have done it, Mother Teresa said, how to create world peace? Shut your bloody mouth, go to your house and first create peace, she said. First go to your house. When you do your revolution inside, no foreigner can enter the country. No foreign matter can enter this country in the name of Corona or Porona. This is my 193rd shot.